This is Lorraine Alternative Homesteading, and this is for Mr. Jervis. I want you to take a look at this. This is what they're spraying all over my property. It is a black bubbly stuff. Somebody told me it was kerosene mold, but wherever it is, it's very greasy, it's very slippery, and it causes the grass to die underneath. Let me show you. They did this also when I lived at 52 Sutton Drive, Manalapan, New Jersey, a home I lived in for 30 years as original owner. They did it around the magnolia tree in front of the house. Let me show you this. I also think it's some kind of witchcraft. It's very greasy. It's everywhere now. And you can see we had all the snow. We had 8 inches of snow. Here it is. We had 8 inches of snow and then ice on top of it, rain, sleet. Look, they're making more holes in the property. But I saw it. I saw a lot of it over here. Let me see if I can find it over here. Look. So it's Wednesday, February 12th, 2024. It's a full moon. I mean, it's everywhere. It's everywhere. And then what happens when you walk on it, it squashes down so you don't get to see the formation of the bubbles. Here, look. So now this is on the existing grass, the grass that they didn't destroy yet, but now they're destroying it. Watch. They have to be spraying this at night with a drone because it's everywhere. These are not worm casings for the stupid people that go, they're worm casings. I don't have that many worms. My worms all die because they're poisoning the grass. When I find worms, sometimes they're dead. So I want you to see this also in case this is happening to you. For those homeowners out there, look around your property and see if this is happening to you. I believe it's a poison. It causes the grass to die back, and when I walk on it, it's very greasy and slippery. And you can see that, like, I have no grass left. They've destroyed all the grass. They have taken a lot of my straw and just spread it all over the property. Holes everywhere, holes. I had the lushest grass, having to cut it twice a week, and they have totally destroyed it. Here's another hole. Here. It's real estate mobbing. They're mobbing me out of this property by destroying it, depreciating the value, just the way they did at 52 Sutton Drive, Manalapan. And it sold to one of their copper friends, yeah. And by the way, when I sold that house, it was originally listed for $620, like 2 years before. And then it kept dropping the price and dropping the price and dropping the price. And then even when I dropped the price, the effer, offered $10,000 less. Meanwhile, back then, before the National Association of Realtors lawsuit, because they have been duping sellers for decades, that the seller is responsible for the buyer's commission. So when I sold my house at 52 Sutton Drive, Manalapan, New Jersey, Monmouth County 07726, I paid $27,000 in broker fees. And half of that went to the buyer's agent. That's not happening anymore, folks. If you're selling, you are no longer required to pay the buyer's broker, realtor commission. That is a negotiable item. You don't pay the buyer's commission and give them discounts and give them everything anymore. Doesn't work that way anymore. So when I sold my house, that piece of crap, and he did turn out to be a piece of crap perp, and I'll tell you how he's a perp, with the DJ truck. But he was able to get a flat TV on the wall, my hardwired security system that I paid a fortune to not only install and purchase and all that stuff. He got it all. He got the box. He got the screen that I purchased separately, to view the videos. It didn't come with the hardwired system. You actually have to buy the screen separately. And then I bought like a Faraday box for the DVD, with a lock and all that. He got to keep that also. So anyway, with regard to the DJ truck, let me tell you how he's a perp, okay? When I lived there, and I was being mobbed out of my house and harassed and tormented by the Manalapan, New Jersey Police Department and Tina Booth. There was a DJ truck parked in front of the informant's house. The informant, when you're facing my house at 52 Sutton Drive, to the left, the immediate left, that's where Steve and Vicky lived after Andy and Chris, the longtime neighbors, moved and sold their house miraculously below what they were asking, which they would never have done, which is why it was probably a cash deal. And after Steve and Vicky picked up and moved across the street, 1 year to the date later, the other informants came in. I call her a witch, Blondie, witch bitch. She's the one that would stalk me from her backyard with her infant son screaming all the time. Her kids were screaming all the time, screaming kids, babies, infants. But they would have a DJ truck parked in front of their house. And a DJ is a disc jockey, somebody who drives around and plays music at venues, parties and stuff like that. They coordinate the music and stuff. So there was a DJ truck parked in front of the informant's house to the left of 52 Sutton Drive. They're still living there. So anyway, the DJ truck, I don't know if there was equipment in there, surveillance equipment or whatever it was, but it would be parked there. And it was bizarre because they weren't having any parties next door. There was no music or anything like that. And then after I moved, and Cat Chiclet got stuck in the kitchen cabinet, and we had to get Chiclet, and I would constantly speak to the person trapping Chiclet. Did you have any luck? Blah, 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 blah. And there was another cat, Mikey, was left back there. I said, have you seen Mikey? Have you seen my other cats? Blah, blah, blah. He said, the only thing I'm seeing on your driveway is a DJ truck. I said, excuse me? He said, there's a DJ truck on your driveway. I said, really? No cats? No, not a gray cat, not a black cat. No, I'm not seeing any other cats. Okay. DJ truck on my former driveway that used to be parked in front of the informant's house. They're all in on it, men and women, boys and girls. You cannot trust these efforts. And just like my real estate agent said at the end of closing, when she told him about the cat and I had cabinets in the garage, Craftsman cabinets, that they knew was being sold with the house, but they decided on closing day that they didn't want them anymore and I had to move them. Meanwhile, all my stuff was packed. I had to throw them away and pay a trash person about $1,500 for gorgeous cabinets, handcrafted, whitewashed cabinets that were not attached to the wall in the garage, but they went to the street trashed. And I was forced, as I'm driving to Kentucky, to hire somebody to pick them up because at the last minute, that little effer, and he's little. He's not bigger than me. He's a little effer. He probably got that micro penis syndrome. You know the micro penis syndrome? It is a thing. That's why I call them teeny weenies. They're little teeny weenies. They're tyrants. They're angry. So when he came over to my realtor and told her, it's my effing house now. And my realtor came over to me and said, oh, your buyer's not as nice as we thought he was. He's not nice. And then thank you, subscriber, for commenting under my community post where I posted the Zillow link to my former residence at 52 Sutton Drive. And you can see the way it was decorated. That's my furniture, my belongings, my decorations, and when I lived there and the house was listed for sale. So I'm not lying. You can see how I lived then. And what they did, they mobbed me out of my house, blacklisted it, forced me to pay 3 years of property taxes while they were vandalizing it, moved informants next door to me to vandalize and torment me. And then the DJ truck that was probably surveilling me by the informant's home ends up on the Coppers driveway, my former driveway at 52 Sutton Drive, Manalapan, New Jersey, Monmouth County 07726. And I'm just noticing something. See, the criminals, they've got an MO. The criminals are doing the same thing over here. You see the fake erosion over there? That's fake erosion right there. That's new fake erosion right there. So that's not my property. That belongs to my neighbor. So my neighbor should be a little pissed off. My neighbor should be pissed off that they're vandalizing his property now too. But they're all in on it. And this is what it looks like here. It's a hot mess. I called somebody to cut up these trees, and they said, oh, I'll get to it in a little bit, I figured this week. But no, we had more snow, and I have had nothing done. And you can't really cut trees when they're wet. You have to wait a little bit for them to dry out. But anyway, I've got something heavy in my mailbox. So I'm going to sign off for now. And stay strong, everybody. I posted a video this morning of how they vandalize my shielding equipment. And when I get onto my laptop, I'll tell you where to find that noise canceling or noise deafening, whatever it is, canceling, deafening material. It's really good stuff. I have it under my refrigerator too. So I'm going to sign off for now. I hope everybody's doing well.